going, everyone? This is PC, and welcome back to my playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. So, we're going to be heading to our classes now. We're going to be going to our CHARMS class, which, if you don't know where to go, just simply pull up your map. Now, of course, it'll also show you your side quests as well. But, yeah, you can also change which one you want to go to as well by just simply clicking on it or just going to it if you're using a controller. Now, of course, we have the world map, which shows everything. And we also have the Hogsmeade map, which we haven't been to Hogsmeade yet, but we shall go there soon, hopefully. But nevertheless, we're going to head to our CHARMS class. So, this is the Defense Against the Dark Arts place, but we are going to CHARMS class first. So we need to...
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would!
Yeah, we need to go... up here. And it's in this room, right here. And we're gonna beat Professor Ronan.
Here! Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, so now we're gonna be learning Accio. So, let's do this. Accio basically pulls objects towards you.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Alrighty then. But yes, we'll be learning other spells as well. Which is the point of the side quests as well, because some side quests you will have to do tasks for the professors in order to learn different spells.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
We're going to play a little game here. So, yes. We're going to use what we learned here, and this can
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres
be a little
and
bit
relinquish your
challenging,
charm at the last
but I
possible
think we
moment.
got it.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Yes.
The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more. That's it. Don't lose your
Oh,
composure.
crap. Yeah. Don't hang on to it, otherwise it'll just go out. So,
Very good.
let it go.
Excellent control there.
Oh, and we got 50. Right there. That's where we want it.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Alright, so now we're gonna have
You'll
a
be the
challenge
blues,
here.
just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so she's gonna go first, and then we're gonna go second here. We are blue and she is red. Oh! So we gotta learn to control this.
That is how it's done.
So we're going to cast our Accio spell, and right there. Yes.
That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Alright. See if we can beat her. And we are tied.
Brilliant. Here we go.
Come on, I think we can do
There we
this. And
Splendid.
oh, we're tied. Okay. Summoner's Court tied.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
So now we got moving blocks.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Alright, this is gonna be a little bit trickier. But I think we're gonna get it down pat here. And right on the 50 mark. Yes.
Excellent control there.
Let us
See how she does it.
Yes!
Alright. Oh, and
Nicely done.
there we go. We're at 80.
Here we go.
Oh,
That is how it's done.
alright. see if we can get it all the way to the 50 mark. We'll try my best. Yes! We got it at the 50.
I will get you back for that.
And we win! Yes! Haha! That's what I'm talking about.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh yeah. We won that round. Haha! So yeah, that's basically the objective of that. But yeah, nothing wrong with good
Class is
competition
dismissed.
there.
Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda, huh?
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That's cool.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Oh, so she can actually speak.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more
Or
instinctive.
without a wand, I
Not to
should
mention
say.
quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
All right,
Of course.
A
You
word,
can use
if you
Accio
would.
on humans.
let's talk
If
to
you're
Professor
so
Ronan.
inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first CHARMS lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. We'll definitely be hearing back from him.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
All right. It seems everybody is, gossiping about me. And this would be a good time to show off that I can use Accio to bring pages to me. So yeah, those pages that float around, you can use Accio and bring them towards you, which will definitely be helpful.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes.
Now
I shall
this
cheer
right
the boy
here,
who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Pete.
well,
It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was
I'll
Basil
actually explain that
Fine,
later on.
fine, it's a
We'll
bold
do a
attack.
couple of those
Was the
puzzles
minister a boot
later.
or the
It's
minister a
basically
flag?
math.
Stop
But
it, Peeves.
I'm
You'll
not
get
gonna
us in
do it
trouble.
right
In
now.
trouble you will be, but you can't give
Oh.
Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flag.
Peeves, enough! You'll get us all detention.
Yeah, that's
And you're both
Peeves.
wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flag, but you're all in trouble with.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to Defense Against Dark Arts. So let's make our way there. But yeah, that's Peeves. He's always, well, Peeves. I mean, he gets into mischief and tries to get other students into trouble. Might even get us into trouble. But yeah, that's Peeves. Always been Peeves. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Defense Against the Dark Arts. Alright, so we need to go... Yeah, we need to go downstairs here. And then we go up here. And we have arrived.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright. So we're gonna learn Levioso. Not to be confused with Wingardium Leviosa, which is completely
Leviosa.
different.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Alright, so now we're gonna try it out on this dummy here.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
And by the way, that is a shield. And the only way that we're going to break that shield is by casting Leviosa. Leviosa, which we have to equip. Where is it? It's right there, but it's not letting us equip it.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso
But
first,
now
then
we
the
can
basic
use
cast. Remember,
so
a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
So
as
that
Master
barrier
Pruitt
is yellow.
so artfully helped me
And
demonstrate
the only way
earlier.
that we can break that barrier is, of course, casting yellow magic at it. Such as Leviosa.
Good. Now, the basic card. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using
All right.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright, I could do this. Very easy.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. Good forward.
I know.
There we go. That's how you do it.
Nothing lucky about it.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Classes...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Okay. Let's go talk to Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat, or it was never used. It was never used my wand in combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Really?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Alrighty.
Till next time.
So, this looks like a good place to stop for now. In the next video, we're gonna, well, I guess we're gonna meet up with Lucan and check out that secret dueling club. But that'll be for the next video. So this has been PC signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.